guys, it's Sync. So I'm here in AQ lesson and I'm going to be showing you guys a class tutorial. And the class today is going to be Timekiller class. Actually, we're planning on doing this class for a while, so I thought, hey, I haven't done a actual class review, aka tutorial, in a while, so I thought maybe I should do one today. So we're in AQ lesson Chronospan. So this is where I'm going to be doing the guide today. So let's get started. Alright. It's a hybrid class with a rogue-based mana regeneration. Now let me be clear, there's only one other hybrid class with a rogue-based mana regeneration, which is Arachnomancer. So there's only two of the cons right now, at the moment. Full luck I have on right now, equivalent attack power and spell power. There's always going to be the base same stats, except Wisdom Elect because it's a hybrid with equivalent strength and intellect at 120, and endurance and dexterity at 100. Okay. And we look at the mana regeneration, it has a rogue-based mana regeneration, meaning it gains mana from striking an enemy in combat, more effective on crits, and dodges. When it dodges, it gains health and mana as well. So make sure that the more you dodge, the more health you get back, and the more mana you get back, along doing damage onto the opponent. Alright, so let me show you guys the class armor. Here it is right here. Dave made this. This came out in 2012. For the 2013 calendar, and this was my personal favorite. It's not a chrono because it didn't come as a calendar, it came as a poster. So it's still my favorite calendar-based classes. In my opinion, it's alpha compared to the others. And not in the massive critting ability, but the damage per second and the I wouldn't say PvE and soloing. I wouldn't say soloing at all, but mainly farming and PvP. In PvE, this class is actually really decent. You just gotta know how to conserve your mana with the class as well. So let's proceed on to the skills. Alright, the first one is your auto attack. It's your simple auto attack, top to all adventurers. 100% weapon damage. Physical skill, range is close. Nothing really more to explain about this skill. It's just a simple auto attack. Everybody knows about it. Alright, let's go to your first skill. Stretch time, 15 mana, 4-second cooldown, physical magical skill, and the range is close. Basically, this does about, I'd say, about 150% weapon damage, and applies stretch time on the opponent. I believe it slows them down, I believe, 10% each stack. So, and if you think about it, it stacks to 4, maxed out at 40% haste debuff, which is a really strong haste debuff. This class is extremely time related, and all the scenarios go straight to the class. But to get the max stat on the opponent, they'll be hitting a lot slower. Way slower, actually. As you see right there, he's actually pretty slow for only 2 stacks with a 20% haste debuff. So you can constantly refresh this with this low cooldown and low mana cost. Alright, let's proceed on to the next skill. It's called Relieve the Past. 20 mana, 8-second cooldown, physical magical skill, and the range is far. Basically, this is a good range damaging skill. As you see, it does the same percent weapon damage as stretch time, so I believe 150, as you see right here. And what that does is it applies Relieve the Past. Whatever your base damage is, it will affect the opponent in the state of damage over time. What that means is it doesn't. When you put, okay, how do I explain this? This is kind of all right here. When you put it, I miss. Well, that always happens. That's always wonderful, I guess, guys. Okay. Well, basically, the base damage that you put on the opponent will be put over on them in a state of damage over time. As you see, 218, and the deal tie will tick on them, making them take damage again over in a state of time, as you see right here. So he should die from it. Oh, no, he didn't. Not enough damage. But it doesn't matter if you crit. It has to be the base damage. So if you crit, it's not going to do more DOT. It's going to do the base damage, as you see right there. So that's a pretty good skill. What I would recommend that they should have done for Timekiller, still have that chrono feel to it. You know, make stretch time a little bit different. I mean, this class will definitely have a rift collapse, but make it stretch time similar to a temporal rift, and make Relieve the Past do a damage over time, depending on how much damage you've done under the effects of stretch time. And it won't last for long, of course, guys. Maybe for like 6 seconds. How much the last damage recorded. So just a quick burst of DOT and a quick burst of damage for the Timekiller as well. Alright guys, let's proceed on to the third skill. It's called Compressed Time. 30 mana, 20-second cooldown, a magical skill in the range of status. Basically, this is the lifeline of the class. This is basically what you want to be using every time it comes up. As you see, I put up the war animation on myself, which gives me a heal over time, doubles my haste, and a rapid mana regeneration for, I believe, for 10 seconds. Now when you think about it, this it's a 20-second cooldown and it lasts for 10 seconds, and it doubles your haste, meaning you're able to loop this skill. Let me see if I can do it right now. Probably not with my enchants on. It probably won't let me, but I'm gonna try to do it. And wait for it to come around. As you see right there, you're able to loop the skill, giving you constant mana regeneration. As you see, every second it refills 10 of your mana, which is very good with your rogue-based mana regeneration and your constant hitting. You give you rapid mana regeneration all the time. So let me show you how fast Timekiller hits with compressed time on. Oh, well, as you see, auto attack is cut in half, and I'm just throwing barrages of attacks at the enemy, which is basically what this class does. It's a very high damage per second class, and it's one of my personal favorites. Alright guys, let's proceed on to the rank 4 passives. And the first one is Speed Perception, increases your dodge by 10%. Even though this class does have a rogue-based mana regeneration, that's its only skill that raises its dodge. It increases dodge by 10%. For my enchants, it gives it a 32% chance of dodge, which is not a lot, but it's overall okay with the speed and the heal every time that it gets as well. With every time you dodge every once in a while, you get another heal with it, so it gives you that rapid mana regeneration and rapid health regeneration. Alright guys, the second one is Quick Reactions, reduces damage taken by 10%. I'm actually surprised they put a reduced damage taken on this class. It just helps it out, keep it more alive longer with the dodge and damage resistance, giving it more of a tanky, evasive Timekiller feel. This is one of the most hybrid classes, I would say, because the first of its time back in 2012, a hybrid with a rogue-based mana regeneration was absolutely crazy. Then later on last year, Arachno managed to be up to par with the same stat build and mana regeneration build. Alright guys, let's proceed on to the last skill. It's called Stop Time. 45 mana, 20-second cooldown, physical magical skill in the range is far. Basically, this is your nuke of the class. I believe it does probably, I'd say about 280% weapon damage, maybe even 300. Let me go completely stable and see exactly how hard I hit. As you see right here, 3.2k. So yeah, it's actually going to be around 300, maybe 320. It has that very similar Sentinels Demolished. As you see, 984 non-crit. So yeah, it's a really good damaging ability. So basically, what it does is I got caught up in trying to calculate percentages, but what it does is it stops the opponent for 4 seconds in time. And with the nuke, so think about it, people think this class is like really strong just because of the last skill. I mean, it stuns them for 4 seconds and it applies a nuke, and you can use this every 10 seconds with compressed time. Okay, it's kind of strong, but this Timekiller is very time related, and it just really helps out the class with its overall abilities, stopping you in time, allowing it to get constant mana regeneration, because this class will take mana if your opponent if you're not really dodging on the opponent. See, this class will take mana down pretty fast, and you have to wait. You have to make sure you have 30 mana every time so you can come back and compress time again. So that's one thing you have to worry about. Other than that, those are the skills. They're not really that strong. I would say stronger deal with time for compressed time. Maybe the temporal rend ability for stretch time, just for a minor cause. A little stronger heal over time, and maybe a little bit more dodge to help out his rogue-based mana regeneration. Other than that, I would have probably given it a mage-based mana regeneration. Alright guys, let's talk about the enhancements. This is one of the classes that you can basically slap anything on, and it will really perform 200% for you. I can go all day about enhancements on this class. You can go full whiz, putting more damage to your skills, increasing your haste and intellect. Actually, it makes it really good. You can compress time a lot faster and give you a more stronger heal over time as well. Or you can put on full fighter. It lowers your haste but increases your auto attack and your physical damage to your skills. Also increases the DOT on Relieve the Past. Now, you can go full thief and just get overall dexterity on, and you'll be dodging like crazy. I can go straight up with evasive with full thief with this class, but you would severely drop your damage and chance to crit as well, so be sure to remember that. Those are the three base ones, but what I prefer is full luck because it's a simple hybrid, just giving that crit chance and crit damage ability, and its overall full ability to the class. Since every stat build is an asset to this Timekiller. What I'll probably do is have a mixture between Wiz and Luck. Now what this is Luck, Wizard Enhancements does have a lot of luck on it. I want to say a lot, but more than any other. So just a mix between Luck and Wiz is really good. Putting more damage to your skills, which is the main damage source of the class, and increasing your luck just by a little bit, giving you still that crit chance and crit damage with the little bit increase the healer time for compressed time. Actually, I used to do this build a lot ago. I used to mix Thief with Spellbreaker, and what this does is it gives it the dodge that it needs with the Wisdom and Dexterity buff, but also still puts damage to the skills with the minor Intellect buff from the Wisdom build and the minor Strength buff from Strength. So try a little bit of Thief and Wisdom, and tell me what you think of it. It actually dodges a lot, gives a little bit more crit chance than usual going full Thief or something, but it's actually a really good build, and I was trying it for a good period of time. Alright guys, so it's time for the solo. I've been running out of places to solo actually. If you guys have any places that are worthy for me to go to, let me know in the comments, or just let me know period. So I'm going to try to solo the regular Karnax here. I'm not too sure if this one has the Devastator beam, but yeah, so I don't think I have a health pump. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna put a health pump on to help me out. I'm gonna try to dodge a little bit more and see if that helps me. Alright guys, so let's start this up. Alright guys, so that basically was not too hard, I guess, but he was actually difficult doing 500 crits. Now when you think about it, this class, it's not the best soloing class, I'll tell you that for sure, but it can get the job done. As you see, I did not drop under half HP, I don't think so, and I just got the constant mana regeneration that I needed to keep on fueling my skills. So this class is actually really decent with soloing and whatnot. As for PvE, farming and whatnot, I believe that it has a good chance of doing what it needs to do. Let me see if I can just keep on attacking here. As you see, you can just really spam stretch time to do like strong amount of damage, you know. So this class is actually really good with PvE. As you see right here, I'm just like having fun taking these guys out. Nothing too difficult, eh? So yeah, this class can farm pretty good. As you see, my health is like not moving. I'm dodging a lot, giving that little minor heal every time. As small as that heal every time is, it's very decent. I tell you that. Usually you guys really notice what after I solo in the video, but I wanted to test how solid my PvE ability was. As you see, rapid mana regeneration, dodge, you're getting the heal over time. What I need, as you see, this class is absolutely wonderful. Even though people say it's not that great, don't let them fool you. Please don't let them fool you. This class is one of the best, I tell you that. So this basically sums up this video. I just want to show you guys how solid the PvE and farming ability was. As you see right there, it's really decent and whatnot. So that basically sums up this video. Be sure to subscribe and share with your friends and like the video to let me know that you enjoyed it or it helped you. It helps me out and it keeps pushing me further. Just trying to build the community and whatnot. That's basically what I'm trying to do here. So please subscribe and please like the video and whatnot. I am going to start changing my video description, like automating, like put in my Twitter, like follow me on Twitter and whatnot, and like just other things that maybe even direct links to my classes and whatnot. Just other things to get people more involved with my channel and whatnot. I might even do some live class making just to see everybody see what they think. If my channel gets a little bit bigger, I might start this out. Maybe I get around like 800 subscribers, maybe even 1K subscribers, start doing live class designs, making class designs live with you guys. So that might be pretty fun, but I have to get my community bigger before I'm able to do something like that. So this basically sums up this video. Hope to sync. Catch you guys later. See ya.
I am my father's son, cause he's a phantom, a mystery, and that leaves me nothing. Many times if you wanted to die, it's too late for me.